Yeah, I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow, call me offensive even though yo, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love, still gonna try, I won't give up, still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically, studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C, they'd rather just go leave it be. I know this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by, but I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Sorry, I totally forgot the countdown was happening, and I'm like reading something on the side, and I'm like, this is a really odd way to start the stream. My bad. But hey, what's going on, everyone? Thanks for coming in and hanging out on this wonderful Saturday morning. It is August 17th. Holy cow. It's crazy. Crazy. Already jumping into the chat, we have Wolfie. Go Duck Squad. Hail, Mr. Lombardi. Well, thanks, Wolfie. I appreciate that. And a huge shout out to the Dying Breed community, my Patreon members. Man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Warrior Bernard, Fighters Maxwell Foster Q, Guardian Wilkie, Soldiers Boslow, Little Panda Aiden, Unwired, and of course, Defenders LG, Jodan, Miss Aoife, and Duck Commander Stephen Landry. Warrior Bernard is here too. Oh, that's awesome. What's up, dude? Man, it's great to see you guys. It's great to be here. What a crazy week. What a crazy month. And yeah, holy cow. I got some exciting stuff. That we can get for updates. So, but first, what are the updates on the writing? This is where I love it, you guys. I really love it. Kyle Wilkinson, good morning, you cool cat. Well, good morning to you too, Kyle. It's good to see you, Wilkie, man. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, so this week with the writing, I got some decent progress made. I got some good progress made. I'm really happy. Right now, Golem Master Book 2 is sitting at 70,484 words, you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy when I think about it. And the crazy part about this, as you guys know, because I've talked about it, we still have not gotten to the points that we shoved off to the side, and we've just continued to dive in to this roommate dynamic and all of the new complexities that have come from having this roommate dynamic. And I'm just super excited. I just love it. I know, Wilkie. I'm cruising along. I'm doing my best, man. I am doing my best. Um, and I might have to make a switch. I might have to switch things up, and I'll talk about that here maybe in a little bit. But yeah, 70,000 words, 70,000 and a half words. And I'm really enjoying book 2. I just love the pacing. I love everything that we're going on. I love the character dynamics. Ryan De Bruin's character makes a quick revisit a few chapters back, or actually 1 or 2 chapters back. And so I'm just enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me know, give me your feedback, let me know what you think. But yeah, it's been super fun to write, and I feel like I need to take a break from writing. I guess we can transition into this point. I feel like I need to take a break from writing for 1 or 2 reasons, but one of the reasons is just waiting or really breaking down some of the detail information. And so it's like, do I do that now, or do I just wait for when Catherine gets the manuscript for book 1 done? And as I think about that, I might just wait for her to get me the manuscript back at the end of September. But the reason I also say that is with 70,000 words, this has hit my writing total for the year at 354,855. And so that's the goal that I had for the year. In reality, I was like, if I can hit 350,000 words a year, that's basically 3 books in a year. I'm happy with that, right? I don't need to stress. There's no pressure. There's no rush for me to have to do all these things right now. And so that was one of the things I was thinking about actually this morning, where I was like, do I really need to write as much as I am? Do I need to push myself as hard as I am? There's 1 or 2 other things that I really would like to focus on more that I'm struggling with. And so I don't know. I don't know. But this past week, I was able to get that extra 10,000 in. I'm kind of to a certain point ahead of schedule. The extra 9,000 words in July definitely helped. But yeah, looking at, so basically if you look at that, if 40,000 words were supposed to be in July, we're already at 30,000 words matched for August, right? Like I could slow down and it wouldn't really affect the overall pacing of the production of the book. I don't know. I got a good chance to talk to my close friend, Brian Norden, this week, and he and I joked about, I took a personality test that he recommended, and so we were talking about that. And my number 1 trait for my personality is called an achiever, which basically means I constantly work. Like I literally constantly am working. I'm constantly striving to achieve new things. And it was just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I always am working on something. Very rarely do I ever take just time off and I'm not trying to smash out a project. So with that being said, it's just one of those things where I try to remind myself, like, dude, you hit 350,000 words this year. You don't need to keep grinding and killing yourself, right? So there's that. But that does bring the writing total of my career to 1,037,877 words. So that's really cool to see. I love seeing that accomplishment. But yeah, that's currently the status of the book for Golem Master 2. And it's crazy for me to think that in 9 days, Catherine will get the manuscript for book 1 of Golem Master. That's just a mind-boggling statistic to me. Or just a crazy thing for me to see. So there's that. Let's see what else is going on. So if you guys saw on social media, now switching over, our friend Jess, which I know she doesn't know like everyone in the Patreon community, but everyone in Lit RPG, I think, really knows who Jess is. She's really come in recently to the genre over the last year. She's really embraced it. She's fallen in love with it. And she's doing a lot to try to help authors by posting reviews on TikTok and just getting out there trying to become a book talk reviewer. but specifically within the lit RPG genre and some of her other favorite stories. And so she's been really awesome. She posted today on TikTok that she's going to start reading Bloodbath because she got an advanced reader copy with the other Patreon members who are in those tiers. And I'm nervous. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I know Bernard, Warrior Bernard's watching. I know Wolfie's watching. Kyle's watching. So I know like you guys like have read Bloodbath. You know how like insanely dark and brutal it is. So I'm like, oh, this is the first like exposure. Someone else who's been outside the group is seeing it. Besides a few people on Royal Road. So I'm nervous. I'm nervous to see what she says. But it's all good. She's an awesome person. Very love all of the support she's given so far. So we'll see. So she's reading that. And you guys, it's crazy to think that in 2 weeks, Bloodbath is going to be published. It's going to be released out to the masses. I'm very blessed to report that right now we have 26 pre-orders on Kindle for book 1. So I'm very happy with that. And I hope those are 26 new fans that we got to enjoy the world, to enjoy the book. So there's that. What else we have? And unfortunately, oh, hold on. Big Kyle coming in with a big quote or comment. There's a difference between taking time for yourself to refuel your spirit and loving what you do as a writer. So you just want to stay in the universe. Take whatever time you need to refuel. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's sorry, I just saw something that I'm curious about. Yeah, it's hard, man. It really is, because you do love the world. You do love spending time in it, but when you do have other life factors to consider, you got to make sure you're balancing it out. And that's just something that I'm trying to work on and not kill myself over. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Angel Ramon coming in. Hey, bro. What's up, my dude? Thanks for coming in and saying hi. So, okay. So, yeah. So, if you also noticed, you guys, Bloodbath, the audiobook, done by Jodan Worley, which I'm really excited, man. This is Jodan's first full narrated book that he has done. And this is, his goal, his dream is to transition to becoming a full-time narrator. So, with that being said, I'm really excited for this. I'm excited to see what he's done. I've only heard snippets, but unfortunately, it is delayed. The production is delayed. From what he recently reported to me was that he's about 80% done with the book, and then he needs to do some editing, a few corrections and tweaks. And yeah, so I feel bad because I would love for it to be out at the same time, but it's going to be worth the wait because I do love what he's done so far. So I'm not sure when we'll have a new projection of when the book will be done. From what he told me, he's going to try to have a good sense of a projection for me this weekend. So hopefully we'll have something soon, and then he'll roll right into book 2. With that, there is some other exciting news. I mean, it's kind of in the same frame. I know some of us have been waiting a while, but we're about 3/4 of the way done with the Dying Breed Injustice audiobook. So with that being said, it looks like we're pretty close. Looks like we're pretty close to being done with the Dying Breed Injustice audiobook. And then I'll have to talk with Tom about when he plans to roll into book 3. And I know like book 4 is still about 60,000 words. And there's that. And I kind of have taken a huge pause on that series, but I'm sure I'll eventually get back to it at some point. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure when. So those are all of the book updates. Now, there are a few other exciting updates. There is one or two things in the works where I have one or two things coming. They're in development, and I kind of want it to be a little bit of a surprise. So with that being said, the upper tier Patreon members, you guys are going to be getting a surprise pretty soon. I've got one or two things on the way, and when they get here, I will be sending them out to you guys so that you can enjoy them. But I don't want to share anything just yet. There's one new surprise that is in the works that should be done before September, at least a part of it. And I know I'm being very vague, and I'm sorry. But I'm looking at different variations of something, and so I'm like, okay, let's do this variation, let's do that variation, and then I'll decide, how I feel about it. But yes, there are some surprises coming for the Patreon members, and then later on, we'll be sure to share it with the rest of you guys. But those are in the works. The trading card game, I have not done any other work on that recently. It's still there, and I'm still kind of just waiting for these one or two other things to be done. But it's one of those things where over time, I'll eventually get it done. Over time, it'll be done. So, trading card game is still in the works. Book 1 is about to go to editing. There's some surprises coming, some other sticker items coming. What else? Book 3 is done. It's up for pre-order, and I ordered my author copies. So those will be going out to the Patreon members in those tiers as soon as they're done. And then what else? That's it, you guys. I'm sorry. Unless you guys have questions, obviously you guys can ask me questions. But there's some updates, and there was like a lot that happened, but at the same time, we're still just kind of grinding along. I wish I had more exciting news, but that's it. So there was one or two things that I really, some motivational stuff. I know we haven't seen each other for 2 weeks now. Sorry about that. I definitely needed the time off last week. But I have one or two motivational videos for us, and we'll just do that.
What would you do if you weren't afraid?
You're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. But you can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing.
You have to lose your fear of failure. You have to fail. You got to get it wrong to get it right.
When it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
Fear is a mile wide and an inch deep. And so it looks like this ocean that you're going to step into and drown. But as soon as you step into it, you realize it was not that deep at all, and you can keep walking through it. And I just love that visual, because a lot of times when it's like you have this anxiety around this big decision you have to make, if you actually take the step and realize that it's not death, you're not going to drown immediately. There's plenty of other steps you can take from there, even if you get a little wet. What would you do if you weren't afraid?
You're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. But you can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing.
You have to lose your fear of failure. You have to fail. You got to get it wrong to get it right.
When it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
Fear is a mile wide and an inch deep. And so it looks like this ocean that you're going to step into and drown. But as soon as you step into it, you realize it was not that deep at all, and you can keep walking through it. And I just love that visual, because a lot of times when it's like you have this anxiety around this big decision you have to make, if you actually take the step and realize that it's not death, you're not going to drown immediately. There's plenty of other steps you can take from there, even if you get a little wet. What would you?
Gosh, I just love that. I just love that. All right, let's go into this one.
If you don't come in and treat every day as game day, you'll never be ready for game day.
Yeah.
You'll be never, every practice, Michael always said, I practice so hard so the games are easy. If you don't come in and treat every day as game day, you'll never be ready for game day.
Yeah.
You'll be never, every practice, Michael always said, I practice so hard so the games are easy.
And then this one by Leonardo da Vinci. Success lies in relentless execution of the basics. Success is within the constant execution of the basics. That's it. There's nothing like grand or super intricate detailed that is required. It's just constantly showing up and just being so good at pursuing and executing simple, basic things. That's it. That's all that's required. It's crazy. But that's where I love my buddy Angel here coming in and saying, I love these inspirational videos. Thanks, man. That's why I like to keep doing them, because my bad. That's why I like to keep doing them, because sometimes we all need that reminder, right? And sometimes you never know what someone may be going through today when they come in and they watch the live stream, they watch the updates, and maybe one of these motivational videos is what can help them get back in gear. There's many days where I don't want to write. There's many days where I just want to give up, even though I've already written so much and done so much. And so for right now, sometimes we just all need that little reminder. Sometimes we all need that encouragement of like, hey, guess what? We're all afraid when we take that first step. We're all afraid when we leap into the unknown. But once you get out there, you start to realize, it's not that bad. We can survive. If they can survive, we can survive, right? So there's that. And yeah, there's times where you have to be exposed to things that you don't want to be. There's times where you have to be vulnerable. And there's times where you also have to stand up for yourself when people want to say certain things, and you just remind them of like, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm not going to let you walk over something I worked hard for. I'm proud of this. So, yeah, that's it, you guys. Those are the motivational things that I found for us today. And those are the updates. 70,000 words. We're cranking along. Some exciting things are in the works that I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys later as a surprise thing. And that's it. Detroit Lions are playing the Kansas City Chiefs in preseason game 2. I got tickets to go to the Oregon Duck Idaho State game, August 31st, opening game for the season. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to go see a good friend. Well, not good friend, but a friend, Matt Dinneman. I don't know if you guys know, he wrote a book or two, kind of a big deal. But he's doing a book signing up in Seattle the day before my birthday. So I'm going to go up there and see him, stop by, try to get 1 or 2 books signed by him. So that'll be fun. Mariners are playing bad now. Wow. Well, go figure, right? Everything ebbs and flows. It's baseball. But yeah, let's see. I went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine. It's the first movie in years I've seen in a long time, in like months. And it was definitely enjoyable. I enjoyed it. So that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I would definitely say go check it out for sure. That was pretty cool. What else? That's about it, you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm boring. I feel like there's not a whole bunch of hype for this weekend, but it's at least the updates. As far as author chats, it doesn't look like I'm going to be doing any author chats coming up in the foreseeable future, just because of everything going on. I just need that extra time for myself. Need that extra time to decompress from work. Doing a 9-to-5 job and doing all this as well, it just takes so much out of me. And so I'm like, you know what? I just need to step away from this for a while. Doesn't mean that I can't come back and do more author chats in the future. Just for right now, at least, that's what it's going to be. So Was happy to see Gambit. Well, you can't do spoilers, Wilkie. But yeah, he was pretty fun. He was a lot better than I thought he was going to be. So it was well done. The movie was definitely enjoyable. It was definitely better than Deadpool 2, I would say for sure. And yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it. Would I go see it again in theaters? No, but it was definitely worth the money I paid for it. So yeah, but all right, you guys. Well, I know that our weekend updates are a little bit shorter. We're only at 25 minutes. But that's really all I have for you guys, except to say thank you so much again for all of your guys' love and support. The Patreon community, like, cannot thank you guys enough for everything. And I greatly appreciate all of your support, your encouragement, your motivation over the last year. Never thought I would be at this point, and I'm just very grateful. So with that being said, next weekend will be the 24th. That'll be our last weekend update before Bloodbath's release. So I think what we should do is we'll do the 24th, and then instead of doing Saturday, I'll do a late night 30th, like Friday evening update to where we can just celebrate Bloodbath's release, because that'll be release day. And so we can just hang out and have a good time Friday evening. So we'll probably just do that. We'll switch it up. We'll do a Friday release party. So, but all right, you guys, thank you so much, Warrior Bernard. Love you, man. Love all of your positive energy. Thank you so much for all your support. And dude, all the support you give so many other authors, like it's awesome. Fighters, Maxwell, Ryan, congrats on finishing book 3 of Grand System Vending, my dude. Like, seriously, I hope your series takes off. I hope it does awesome. Really proud of you to accomplish this. Foster, my BFF, this dude, he and I, like, seriously spend we spend about 2 days a week calling each other and talking for over an hour. So thanks so much to Ephraim for being such a great fan. To Q, love you, dude. I hope your move from Italy to the States is going well. Wilkie, dude, you do so much for the writing community. I love seeing all your book reviews that you're trying to share on TikTok, and just the constant love you have for everyone. And congrats on finishing your first book. That's awesome. Nick Boslow, the one and only. Dude, I love you, man. Thanks for all your support. One of my very first fans and supporters. Little Panda Aiden in the chat. Wolfie, love you. Thank you so much for being here and for your constant love and support. Big Rob, who's also just about to finish his first book. Dude, Unwired. Can't wait to come and hang out with you in November. To LG, we love your positive energy. Thank you so much for you. Jodan, first book is done. Congrats, my friend. Can't wait to have your first audiobook done as well for the narration side. We're looking forward to that. Miss Aoife, R.A. Cooper, L.M. Hughes, love you two ladies. Congrats on your signing with Legion. And, of course, the Duck Commander, Stephen Landry. Love you, dude. Love your positive energy. So, huge shout out to the Patreon community. And, yeah, thanks, Angel, for the good luck with the release. John, you're coming in as I'm signing off. So, I hope you're doing well, my friend. I'll reach out to you and we'll chat. We'll catch up. But thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out with the weekend updates. If you want to know more, just jump to the head of the video, and we'll see you next week on the 24th, and then Friday, August 30th in the evening time. Oh, Steve! Oh, my God. I'm sorry, dude. But, yeah, Friday evening, the 30th, we'll do a late night live stream to celebrate Bloodbath's release. So thanks so much, you guys. I just came in to kick you in the ass as you're leaving. Ha! That's funny. All right, you guys. I love y'all. I will see you next week, 9:30 Pacific time.
Yeah, I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies. They're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory. Bad enough to get a C, they'd rather just go leave it be. And oh, this journey I've been on since 13. Working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.